everyone, and welcome to my happy place. I've got my gorgeous Sophie with me today, or Sophalicious as I call her, because a lot of you asked to see her again when I asked on my last video. And she is the Maisie Sculpt by Andrea Arcello, and she is an old kit that came out a good few years ago, and she was much sought after. And I was very, very lucky to get her. I really was. I paid an absolute fortune for the kit, and then my wonderful friend Alexandra reborned her for me. So here she is, and I'm going to change her into this lovely seaside print dress. I have one very similar to this myself as a little girl, and it's pale pink, and it's got sand castles on it, beach huts, sailing boats, lighthouses, seagulls. It's just full of everything to do with the seaside. Although I can't see, it's got a beach ball and a bucket and spade, but I can't see any ice creams. And of course, ice creams should always be at the seaside. And she's got this little pair of pink shoes with beautiful flower on them, and these came with her originally in her box opening. I must have a look and see when I actually got her, because it's quite a few years ago. So I'm going to change her. Can I have your rabbit? Let's pop the rabbit there. I'm going to change her and pop her into this little dress and her shoes, and I'm going to start a tag, as I told you. What would be your ideal day out? And I thought I'd start a tag because I hadn't seen many going around, and it's something I've always loved doing. And if you'd like to join in with me, that would be wonderful. I'd be very grateful. Just let me know that you've done a video, and I will pop across and see you. Right, come on, Soph. Let's undo this little dress. This is a pretty trotter's dress, and it's white with red roses on it. It's really pretty. Yeah, my ideal day out, and the reason I picked this dress is because my ideal day out is a day that I had when I was 16 years old and my husband was 18, and we were going out together, had been for a year, and he came to see me one weekend and surprised me by taking me on a train, which I'd never been on a train before, to a seaside town in the UK called Brighton. And I hadn't ever been to the seaside, although my sister Barbara said to me I did go on what they called a charabang, a coach outing for a day when I was a little girl, and she showed me a picture of me sitting on a donkey. I must have been about 18 months old, or 2 years old, with a little blonde boy sitting behind me, and nobody knew who the blonde boy was, but he was very attached to me apparently. But anyway, my husband surprised me by taking me on a train to the seaside. So 2 big surprises, and we had an amazing day together. In fact, I was talking to him about it the other day. This is a little sleeveless dress, so I'm leaving her little onesie with sleeves on underneath it. I was talking to him about this day out the other day because I'm trying to kind of jog his memory onto happy things that happen with us, you know, because he seems to have forgotten about them all. And we strolled along the sand. Hi, here's me. We strolled along the sand as couples do, holding hands, and we went and got some lunch from a little cafe and looked around the shops and had a go on the fun fair. We went on the carousel with the horses. I've always loved those. There we go, Sophie, that fits you beautifully, darling. And we sat and watched the sea and got some fish and chips for our dinner, because you know me and fish and chips, and just had the most amazing day out together. We really did, and travelled back on the train in the evening, and I'll never forget it because it was an absolutely wonderful day. You know, the sea air and watching the waves going in and out, and his arm around me, and oh, it was a special day. And if I could do that all over again, I would. You know, if I could go back in time and do that all over again with him, I would, because it was a magical day. So what do you think of her in this pretty dress and her little pink shoes, bless her? Isn't she adorable? I'm going to leave her white bows in her hair because I think they look really nice. Say mwah. Big kisses to my auntie Curly out there, who I lived with for a few years, and big kiss to all my brothers and sisters out there, because there are quite a few of this lovely kit out there on YouTube land and Instagram land actually. So there she is. What do you think? And I hope you enjoyed my memories of my ideal day out with my husband. And yeah, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could go back to those times and be young and relive it all again? I would love that. I really would. So yeah, you have a great rest of your Tuesday. The temperature's cooled down here. It's much nicer. It's nice and warm with a fresh breeze, and it's just beautiful. Just right, actually, for going to the seaside. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Love you, ladies and gentlemen. You're special. Mwah.